Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This is Astrid here. This is your love reading for March. I always get nervous about this because I'm a Taurus too. Nervous times. Okay, I'm going to do the same spread as I done last month. I'm going to be using the Tarot. Oh god. The Gilded Tarot even, and I'm going to be using the Romance Angel cards. For extra advice and guidance, I'm going to pull you a message from your angel and the universe has your back cards. Let's hope it's got our backs. Before I start, I'd just like to say a big thanks to all my likes, my subscribes, my shares, my comments. I really appreciate your support and I do not ever take that for granted, okay? So thank you. So let's get started. Okay, I'm so nervous about this. I don't know why. Right, the overall feel for the month of March for Taurus is the Five of Pentacles, okay? You're feeling a bit left out in the cold in regards to love. Someone is giving you or you're giving someone the cold shoulder, okay? So just be aware of that. But let's get in. The top row is going to be your energy. The second row is going to be the person you're involved with or the person that you're interested in or thinking about. That will be their energy. And the bottom row is going to be the outcome for March, okay? So the first card the Taurus has in their energy is a High Priestess, okay? Now we can see here in her stance she's quite open with her body, so this is about being open and a bit vulnerable, and I know that is going to be hard for some of you guys to do, definitely is for me, but that's what's advising your energy to be. So be quite open, be a bit vulnerable, but not fully vulnerable, okay, for someone to take the piss. We've got a moon in this card we can see here at the top, so to me that means something's going to come to light. But with a High Priestess card, that always usually means whatever's going to come to light, whatever secret or mystery or something that's going to be revealed, it's going to be to your benefit, okay? So whatever secrets are going to come out, it's going to benefit you to know that. The next card we've got is the Six of Pentacles. Now you're pretty focused on trying to keep a balance this month in regards to love. It can also mean that you're pretty focused on trying to keep a balance with your finances. So just be aware that you're not overspending, or in regards to love, that you're not overly putting too much effort in. So you know it's not a one-way street, okay? You're trying to keep a balance on the scales, and that's what is, you know, quite important for you this month. The next card we've got is Judgment. Okay, so this talks about you're going to make some sort of judgment call in the month of March. Judgment card to me always talks about you telling your truth, because we can see here she's got a massive trumpet or horn, whatever it is. I don't think it is a trumpet. Massive horn, and you're going to be speaking your truth. It's going to be extra amplified, and maybe this has been a long time coming. The Judgment card can also indicate that you are going to possibly give someone from your past a second chance or another chance, okay? This can talk about someone coming back and you giving that person a chance, okay? But, you know, once you've spoke your truth. The next card you've got for the Romance Angels is the Chemistry card. Now there is quite a deep bond with this person, okay? And it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is just not a passing phase. This is a strong connection, and it works both ways. We can see the guy and the woman they're in quite a deep bond. I feel that, you know, there's Cupid there, he's pointing his arrow. So there is a deep bond and there is genuine chemistry, and that's not just one way. Now the person that you're thinking about or involved with, or you're interested in, has got the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords to me is overthinking. This person is stressed out. They are staying up at night. They are not getting a lot of sleep. This could be something that's happened in the past that's making them feel this way. whether they've acted in a way that something's come out that wasn't quite right on their half. We can see the moon in the background, so that's saying, you know, something's come to light. Whether that's an action on their half that they've done something a bit shady in the past, and that's maybe keeping them up at night. They're worried, they're stressed out, they're not sleeping properly, and it really is on their mind, okay? You can see her here, she's in the bed, and she's not getting much sleep. The owl's there as well, so some sort of clarity has to come from this. Now she's looking at the Hierophant, okay? Now the Hierophant is the Taurus card, but it talks about more of morals, okay? So maybe some action or something they've done in the past, in a situation in the past, has made them question their own morals. Maybe that's what's keeping them up at night. You know, they could be seeking advice from someone older, wiser. They could be looking for some sort of spiritual guidance also when this card shows. They could be looking at, you know, a traditional manner of moving things along and developing with this card as well, because it talks about tradition and people's self-belief and morals, okay, their standards. The next card is the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups talks about can be missed opportunities. The guy is being offered a cup, okay, and the cups are always about emotions. You can be dealing with a water sign. You could also be dealing with someone who's an air sign or have water or air in their charts. And basically they're not focused, they're very bored, they're looking there, they're not enthused by the situation, okay? So if you are in a relationship, I hate to say it, but it's not looking good for them, because they have maybe done something that's keeping them up at night and they're worried about a situation that's maybe brought into questions their morals. They're not really focused on the situation at hand. They're not really looking to see what is being offered to them or what's in front of them. They can't see, as they say, they can't see the forest for the wood, the forest for the trees, and they're not focused, and in that instance they could miss an opportunity. All right, now the next card they've got for the Romance Angel card is calling in their soulmate. So if you're with someone, they could be calling in their soulmate, maybe because they don't believe that that person is you, or it could be you, okay? But the only thing that's got me questioning this card is this their energy is, because if you are in a relationship with someone, they really shouldn't be. They're going through a phase where they've maybe done something, you know, that's come out in the past, and that's, you know, that's been seen here. It's keeping them up. They're worried about it. They've not got clarity, and something's going to come to light that you might find out about. The Hierophant talks about, you know, morals, so it's maybe something that you're questioning, because that is the Taurus card. And they're going to miss the opportunity because they're not focused on what's being offered to them at the moment. Sorry for the lighting, it's not very good, it's a bit dull outside. And then they've got the calling in the soulmate card. So, I mean, if you're not attached to this person, they're maybe calling you in. They're maybe bored with a situation where they are in. Maybe they are in a relationship with someone else and they realise that, you know, that's keeping them up at night because they've maybe made a wrong choice. And, you know, that's questioning their morals and their beliefs, and they're maybe, you know, having to think about that. But they're going to miss an opportunity of what's being offered in front of them if they're not paying attention. So, Taurus, what is the outcome going to be for the month of March for you guys? Well, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is you standing in your power. You're feeling quite independent. You don't need to rely on anyone. You're strong, you're loyal, you're stable. You have a lot to offer the right person, okay? Now, she is holding this pentacle quite close to heart, so this tells me that you are maybe, you know, trying to protect yourself in some way. You're maybe defending your heart. You've got that shield against it. Maybe things have happened in the past and that's made you a bit, you know, defensive. You're maybe extra cautious because of the lessons that you've learned from past situations, okay? And you're standing your ground, you've done nothing wrong, and you know you've got that pentacle there. So it's you standing in your power. Now the next card you've got is death. So for some of you guys, there maybe is a situation where it is going to end. It doesn't mean the whole relationship will end. For some of you it might, but for some of you guys it means that, you know, the way things were not working, and now it's the end of that period where this is a transition stage where something had to change to make it better, to make it develop and grow. So when one door closes, another opens in any type of situation, whether that's in a relationship where you want to move forward with this person or end it with this person, okay? But this is a transition period for you. Now, next to that, you've got the Knight of Cups. And he's bringing in an offer, okay? He's bringing in an offer of love. So someone is going to offer you some sort of offer in regards to love in the month of March. This could be a water sign. Obviously, the Cups is water signs. But there is quite a few. There's air and so on as well, and earth in your chart in the reading. The last one, the outcome for March for you guys is you deserve love. So you've maybe been feeling a bit down in yourself, maybe things from the past have maybe dented your confidence. You're feeling a bit protective of your heart, and maybe you've learned from that lesson. And especially if you've got the Judgment card, maybe someone is coming back from your past, and that has maybe got your guard up a bit because you're questioning their intentions. Why are they coming back? What do they want from you? You know, so it's about you speaking your truth in the month of March. Okay, so the card that you've got for extra advice and guidance from The Universe Has Your Back is the universe works faster when I'm having fun. So, you know, try and go out and be social and be lighthearted. Try not get wrapped up, this situation, let it get wrapped up in your head. You do have the High Priestess there, so something will come out, but it will be to your benefit. So what advice and guidance do you have for Taurus for the month of... Yeah, I'm going to just put that back, there's more than one. What advice and guidance, Orchestra Spirit, what advice and guidance do you have for the sign of Taurus for the month of March in regards to love? Can you please give me one card for guidance? You can comment and let me know how this relates to you guys, okay? Okay, you've got Astara. And the advice, it says, you deserve the best, reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise, okay? So maybe once you've spoke your truth and you find out what's coming to light, then you are going to not be settling for anything second best, okay? You need people to be honest with you, Taurus. Okay, have a great month.